Waking up in the middle of the night with stabbing pain in your legs, or finding it harder to take those walks that once felt effortless. You're not alone. For millions of seniors after 60, leg cramps aren't just an inconvenience, they're a wake-up call. These painful spasms signal something deeper, a lack of the right support for your aging muscles and nerves. But here's the good news. The solution isn't expensive medication or complicated routines. It's simple and already in your kitchen. In this video, we're revealing 3 powerful foods every senior should eat to stop leg cramps, boost circulation, and strengthen muscles naturally. If you're tired of restless nights and weak steps, stay with me, because these aren't just foods, they're tools to reclaim your comfort, mobility, and peace of mind. Before we jump in, if you care about elder reflections, senior health, and want weekly wisdom and inspiration from life lessons the elderly have lived and learned, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon. That way you'll never miss a tip that could change your life. For decades, eggs were misunderstood. Too much cholesterol, they said. But modern research has turned that myth on its head, especially for seniors. In fact, eggs may be the most senior-seemingly superfood on your plate. Let's break it down. 1 large egg contains 6 grams of high-quality protein. Not just any protein, but complete protein, the kind your body craves to rebuild muscle and prevent fatigue. As we age, our muscle mass naturally declines, a condition called sarcopenia. And when muscle weakens, cramps begin. Eggs help reverse that process by directly fueling muscle recovery, promoting protein synthesis, and sustaining long-term strength in seniors. But the magic of eggs goes well beyond protein. They are nature's little capsule of health, packed with vitamins and minerals that serve as foundational blocks for muscle and nerve repair. For example, vitamin D supports calcium absorption, which is essential for efficient muscle contraction. Without proper calcium and vitamin D, the electrical signaling in your muscles becomes erratic, leading to the very spasms and cramps so many seniors experience, especially at night. 1 egg provides about 40 IUs of vitamin D. While that's not enough to meet the entire daily requirement, 800,000 IU for seniors, it's a highly absorbable form that works synergistically with other nutrients. Then there's vitamin B12, a vitamin that plays a direct role in nervous system health. As we age, our stomach's ability to produce the acid needed to absorb B12 decreases. Combine that with common medications like proton pump inhibitors or metformin, and you've got a recipe for B12 deficiency. This deficiency can lead to not just cramps, but numbness, tingling, and even balance problems. Eggs, especially the yolks, contain a digestible and bioavailable form of B12 that makes them a senior sweetener option for preventing deficiency. But it doesn't stop there. Eggs are also rich in choline, a nutrient often overlooked but critically important. Choline works closely with B12 to build and maintain the myelin sheath, the insulation layer around your nerves that keeps signals firing correctly. With aging, nerve conductivity slows, but choline helps buffer this decline, keeping your neuromuscular function sharp and coordinated. When nerves misfire, muscles cramp. So, eggs act like a dual insurance policy for your neuromuscular health. Let's take a deeper look at Charles, a 76-year-old retired firefighter. Charles had always been active, but after 70, things started to change. Leg cramps would jolt him awake multiple times each night. He felt exhausted during the day, lacked motivation to go for his daily walks, and worried his independence was slipping away. His daughter, a nurse, recommended adding 2 eggs per day to his breakfast routine. He paired them with spinach and whole grain toast. Within 3 weeks, the cramps reduced. After 2 months, they disappeared altogether. Charles didn't just sleep better, he walked more, smiled more, and felt like himself again. His doctor noted improvement in his mobility, energy, and blood work. And all it took was a small shift on his plate. Now, some seniors may wonder about cholesterol concerns. The old belief was that dietary cholesterol from eggs would spike blood cholesterol levels. But studies in recent years have shown that, for most people, especially seniors with no active cardiovascular disease, moderate egg intake, 6 to 7 per week, is safe. In fact, replacing processed meats or sugary breakfast foods with eggs is not just safe, it's smart. For seniors with heart concerns, it's always wise to consult a doctor. If needed, you can use more egg whites, which still offer protein and minerals without cholesterol. Want to get even more benefits from your eggs? Here's how. 1. Pair them with leafy greens like kale or spinach to increase your magnesium intake, which also helps muscle relaxation. 2. Cook them in olive oil, or add a few slices of avocado to provide healthy fats that help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like D and A. 3. Eat eggs in the evening as part of a light dinner, omelet with vegetables. To aid overnight muscle repair and prevent nocturnal cramps. Think of it like fueling your muscles before their longest rest period. Eggs are also easy to prep. Boil them in batches, make a veggie scramble, or add them to a salad. There's no need to overcomplicate the process. It's about creating a consistent, sustainable routine that works for your lifestyle. Whether you live alone or with family, eggs are affordable, versatile, and easy to digest. Perfect for seniors with slower metabolism or sensitive digestion. In addition, for seniors with diabetes, pairing eggs with high-fiber foods like oats, chia seeds, or whole grains helps slow glucose absorption, preventing spikes and maintaining better energy and mood. Eggs are one of the few foods that support not just physical strength, but also mental sharpness and emotional stability. So if you're over 60 and looking for a way to reduce painful cramps, support your nerves, and feel stronger every day, eggs should be on your plate. They're not just a breakfast staple. They're a daily investment in your independence. Each bite builds a stronger body, a clearer mind, and a calmer night's sleep. Crack one open and pick the first step toward walking taller and living better. Let's talk about one of the most accessible, affordable, and overlooked remedies for leg cramps: the banana. For seniors struggling with tight cramping muscles, especially at night, this humble fruit is nothing short of a nutritional hero. What makes bananas so effective? It all comes down to potassium and magnesium, two essential minerals that regulate nerve signals, control muscle contractions, and maintain fluid balance. Potassium helps your muscles contract smoothly and prevents the erratic firing that causes spasms. Magnesium, on the other hand, helps muscles relax after contraction. Together, they keep your legs moving and pain-free. As we age, our risk for low potassium and magnesium increases. Why? Because our appetite naturally decreases. Certain medications, like diuretics for high blood pressure, deplete electrolytes, and we may sweat more with age without realizing it. A medium banana contains around 420 mg of potassium and 32 milligrams of magnesium. That's a powerful, easy-to-digest boost for anyone over 60. But bananas are not just nutrient bombs, they're also incredibly gentle on digestion, making them a great choice for seniors with sensitive stomachs. Let's look at a real-life example. Eleanor, an 82-year-old former school teacher from Arizona, used to wake up 3 to 4 times a night with intense cramping in her calves and feet. She tried stretching, warm baths, even medication. Nothing worked long-term. Her granddaughter, a dietitian, suggested adding a banana to her nightly routine. Just one banana, 1 hour before bed. Within a week, the intensity of Eleanor's cramps reduced. In a month, they were almost gone. Not only did she sleep better, but her mood improved and her morning walks returned to her routine. This simple, inexpensive addition transformed her nights and gave her back the confidence to move freely during the day. Why does this work? Because bananas not only provide potassium and magnesium, they also offer vitamin B6, which supports nerve function, regulates neurotransmitters, and reduces inflammation. Seniors low in B6 may experience more frequent cramps, tingling, or fatigue. One banana provides 30% of a senior's daily vitamin B6 needs. Additionally, bananas support adrenal function, helping balance hormones and reducing stress inflammation that can worsen cramping. Bananas also contain hydration-supporting carbohydrates and natural sugars. When paired with a glass of water or coconut water, they help restore electrolyte balance and fight cramps caused by dehydration, a common silent trigger in seniors. If your cramps happen at night, eating a banana 1-2 hours before bed could ease tension and support overnight muscle recovery. This simple ritual has helped thousands of older adults wake up refreshed instead of in pain. Here's how to maximize the effect. 1. Eat bananas with a source of fiber like oats, chia seeds, or nut butter to slow sugar absorption and stabilize energy. 2. Combine them with yogurt or kefir for added probiotics and calcium, both of which support nerve health and muscle contractions. 3. Stay hydrated. A banana can't fix dehydration alone. Aim for 6-8 glasses of water daily, especially in warmer climates or if you're on medications that flush fluids. 4. Choose the right ripeness. Slightly green bananas have more resistant starch and a lower glycemic impact. Great for seniors with blood sugar concerns. Meanwhile, riper bananas are easier to digest and slightly higher in antioxidant content. Tailor your choice based on your specific needs. And what about seniors with diabetes? Good news, bananas can still be part of your routine. Choose slightly underripe bananas, which have a lower glycemic index, and always pair them with protein or fiber to prevent blood sugar spikes. Moderation is key. 1 banana a day is typically safe and beneficial. 2 bananas may help for those with severe cramp issues, but check with your healthcare provider first. You can even split 1 banana across 2 meals to avoid sugar overload while still gaining the benefit. The banana isn't just a snack, it's your body's natural muscle fuel. Another overlooked benefit of bananas is their impact on mood and sleep quality. Bananas contain tryptophan, an amino acid that supports serotonin production. Serotonin regulates sleep, mood, and even pain perception. This means a banana before bed doesn't just relax your muscles, it can also help calm your mind and promote more restful sleep. For seniors who struggle with both muscle cramps and sleep disturbances, bananas are an ideal 2-in-1 remedy. More than 70% of seniors over age 65 report trouble sleeping. Often the culprits are overlooked: mineral deficiency, dehydration, and low serotonin. Bananas subtly but powerfully address all three. Still not convinced? Consider how easy they are to incorporate. Mash them on toast with peanut butter. Add slices to a bowl of oatmeal. Toss them into a blender with spinach and unsweetened almond milk for a muscle-friendly smoothie. You don't need to cook, prep, or measure. The banana is ready to go and travels well. Whether you live alone, with a caregiver, or in assisted living, bananas offer convenience and consistency. They're an ideal addition to any senior's daily wellness routine. The bottom line? Bananas are more than a snack. They're a nighttime muscle support system, a portable source of electrolytes, and a proven ally in senior leg health. Whether you blend them in a smoothie, slice them over oatmeal, or enjoy one as an evening treat, this simple fruit can have a major impact. If you're waking up in pain, tired of cramping legs, and searching for an easy, natural fix, start with a banana, because sometimes the simplest solutions are the most powerful. If you found this part of the video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Your support helps us keep sharing science-backed tips and real-life solutions for senior health, elderly reflections, and the wisdom that only comes with age. Now let's move on to the third and final food, a small yet mighty snack that not only soothes your muscles, but also fights chronic inflammation from the inside out. It's time to talk about the underrated power of nuts and seeds. While eggs build muscle and bananas fuel recovery, it's nuts and seeds that bring the long game. They are some of the most compact, nutrient-dense foods on the planet, perfect for seniors who need more nutrition in smaller portions. What makes them so special for cramp prevention and leg strength? It all starts with magnesium, potassium, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory compounds that repair and protect muscle tissue. Magnesium is the mineral that helps muscles relax. Without it, muscles tighten and stay tense, leading to cramps, especially at night. Potassium ensures proper contraction and fluid balance, just like in bananas. But here's where nuts and seeds go further. They contain omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin E, and plant sterols that actively reduce inflammation in aging muscles and joints. This makes them a perfect choice not just for leg cramps, but for anyone struggling with arthritis, stiffness, or muscle fatigue. Take Walter, a 79-year-old retired mechanic. Years of hard physical labor left his joints inflamed and his legs weak. Every morning he'd wake up stiff. Every night he'd fall asleep with aching calves. A nutritionist at his community center suggested adding a small handful of mixed nuts to his breakfast: almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and flax seeds. Within 6 weeks, his morning stiffness had eased. His legs felt stronger, his sleep improved, and best of all, the daily pain that used to follow him around was no longer constant. What changed? Consistency and smart choices. Nuts and seeds are not one size fits all either. Each type provides a unique benefit. Pumpkin seeds are magnesium champions with over 160 mg per ounce, about 40% of your daily need. Almonds and cashews offer a mix of magnesium and potassium for balanced electrolyte restoration. Walnuts and flax seeds bring the omega-3s that reduce inflammation. Pistachios are loaded with potassium, 290 per NP, and chia seeds, they're tiny powerhouses of fiber, omega-3s, and minerals. When combined, these foods work together to improve circulation to the legs and feet, soothe muscle micro-tears from walking or climbing stairs, relax the nervous system, reduce oxidative stress that damages aging muscle cells, and support better blood flow at night, reducing restless leg symptoms. Here's how to make the most of these tiny titans. Choose unsalted, raw, or dry roasted nuts. Salted or sugar-coated versions can dehydrate the body and increase blood sugar, both contributors to cramping. Aim for a small handful daily, around 20 almonds or 2 tablespoons of seeds. Sprinkle them on oatmeal or yogurt, blend into smoothies, add to salads, or eat them as a calming snack 30 minutes before bed. Nighttime is especially effective, as the magnesium and fats help ease tension and support muscle recovery while you sleep. So, a few tips for seniors. 1. For sensitive digestion, soak almonds or use ground flaxseed. 2. If you're allergic to tree nuts, stick to seeds like pumpkin, sunflower, or chia. 3. Rotate your choices weekly to keep your nutrient intake broad. 4. Store nuts in airtight containers to keep them fresh longer. And remember, these are calorie-dense, so portion control is essential. But don't let that scare you. The nutrient payoff is tremendous, especially when it comes to pain-free movement. There's also a less discussed benefit: brain health. Omega-3s and vitamin E in walnuts and sunflower seeds support memory, reduce brain fog, and may even slow cognitive decline. In other words, what helps your legs also helps your mind. This is why nutritionists call nuts and seeds longevity foods. They support total body aging with minimal effort. Chronic inflammation is a silent thief in senior health. It damages nerves, muscles, blood vessels, and joints over time. Often people don't realize it's happening until they've lost strength, mobility, or peace of mind. The anti-inflammatory fats, minerals, and antioxidants in nuts and seeds act like internal firefighters, quietly putting out the flames before they cause permanent damage. For seniors dealing with arthritis, fibromyalgia, or autoimmune conditions, this kind of daily nutrition is powerful preventive medicine. If you're wondering how to build a long-term habit, here's one idea. Create a small nut and seed mix each Sunday. Combine 1/2 cup almonds, 1/2 cup pumpkin seeds, 1/2 cup walnuts, and 1/4 cup chia seeds. Keep it in a jar on your counter. Each morning or evening, scoop out a portion. No excuses, no effort, just consistency and comfort. Whether you're 65 or 85, living independently or with family, these foods are simple to add, easy to enjoy, and incredibly powerful in their protection. Don't let cramps steal your peace or rob you of a good night's sleep. Use nutrition as your natural defense. Add nuts and seeds to your routine and walk through life with stronger steps, steadier legs, and a calmer night. Before we wrap up, let us know in the comments, where are you watching from today? We love hearing from seniors all over the world and learning from your elderly reflections, motivation, and wisdom. So here's your simple action plan. Add eggs for muscle repair and nerve strength. Eat a banana before bed to restore potassium and relax your legs. Include a daily handful of nuts and seeds to fight inflammation and support long-term health. These 3 foods, taken seriously and eaten consistently, can be the difference between waking up exhausted and waking up energized, between hesitating to walk and walking confidently again, between sleeping through the night or waking up in pain. The beauty of this plan is its simplicity. No fancy supplements, no extreme diet, just real food with real results. Trusted by science, backed by experience, and shared with you from stories of real seniors who took charge of their health one meal at a time. If this video gave you insight or inspiration, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share it with a friend or family member who could benefit. Subscribe to our channel to keep receiving valuable, life-changing tips, tailored for seniors who want more than just to live longer, they want to live better.